Hello again, everybody. Twilight Prince 123. 120. Yeah, well, I just messed that up, didn't I?
Twilight Prince 123.
Tongue-tied. That's what I am. But yes, here with Megagrey here, again at the helm.
What do you mean at the helm? You're the one with the controller in your hand.
Well, maybe so, but...
And this is your GBA cart.
This is my GBA cart, indeed. This is Legend of Zelda Minish Cap, and basically just gonna play around with it. Found it to be an underrated gem when it comes to Zelda games. I mean, I wouldn't say it's as underrated as, say, Zelda 2, but...
that's just... Zelda 2 is just all sorts of Oz to.
I'm trying the library books here. Wants to learn how to enter the Temple of Droplets.
Malon!
Hello.
You need some milk, baby, if you know what I mean, and... Okay, let's not go there.
Might as well.
Then again, given the subject matter, couldn't we have at least had a hidden level in Malon's panty drawer? I mean, we would have loved that, but no! That'd be too PG-13 for Nintendo. No comment?
I don't know. Let's see. Next overdue book. The Legend of Pikoria. It's been out forever. It was checked out by someone absent-minded scholar, I believe. Absent-minded scholar. I'm trying to remember where these actually are.
So we're not actually going to be able to go and... Oh yeah, the Kinstones. I remember that shit.
Yeah, Kinstone Fusion. Always so fun, if not tedious.
Well, this is... I found it underwhelming for a Zelda game because only a posse of dungeons, and... They felt kind of... The design for them felt kind of lackluster.
Oh, right. In this save file, I actually gave this house to... Ferrar.
Yep. It's not a bad game, or even a bad Zelda game. I mean, certain items like the Gust Jar and shit like the Kinstone Fusion, they did have some creative ideas.
They had some very creative ideas with this game, and I mean, the moments, for example.
The what?
The moments.
Oh, okay.
You know, digging. Diggy dig, diggy dig.
And you were showing me that, watching this one LP of, like, Pokemon Generation 4, that rock climb bullshit made me instantly think of the moments in here.
Kind of. Ow! Right, I can't swim yet. Absent-minded scholar, where was that? Completely forgotten, like, the locations of everything in this game, to be honest.
I haven't played this game since it first came out. This is... You know...
It's really hard to believe this game is already over 10 years old.
Let's just face it, we're getting old.
I don't wanna... It's not here.
Yeah, but this is one of the few games I bought as soon as it was released. And she's got that... Get that chick some hair gel. She's always got that fucking cowlick up.
I believe the proper term is a hoge, but yes.
But yeah, this is one of the few games I got as soon as it came out. And... Oh, you already got the moments, and... Okay, yeah, what do the scroll things do?
Those are like,
the special moves and shit.
Techniques, basically.
Okay, it's coming back to me. I only played through this once.
I have a feeling that I'm thinking that what I have to do is actually get the power bracelets again. Because I have yet to get those.
Do you have to go out in the world and do it?
No, actually they're right here in town. The only problem is I'm trying to remember the way to get to them.
Well, in the meantime, while you're thinking about it, why don't you go out and kill some shit?
Oh, hello, postman. Always on the move, that guy.
And you can't beat him in Ocarina of Time. Ever.
Never. He's always beats you by 1 second.
So people, you just shut up about it? It's like Luigi being in Super Mario 64. They've taken about the code line by line, and he's not there.
He's not there, no.
Well, you can kind of hack him and shit.
I suppose you could, yeah. Oh, hey, moment spot. Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
Yeah, this kind of reminds me of A Link to the Past here. One thing I will give this game, it's definitely the most beautiful looking 2D Zelda.
Oh, I am not going to deny that in any sort of fashion. This game is beautiful.
Because what
is beautiful when it comes to 2D, hands down.
Phantom Hourglass and Spirit Tracks, they were kind of 2D. No, they had 3D graphics, so those don't count. In fact, I still gotta fucking finish Spirit Tracks. I was on my way to get to the 4th level, and...
It's strange. Most people would say you're not missing much with not finishing Spirit Tracks, but I actually consider that one of the more interesting challenges when it came to a portable Zelda game. Oh, yeah,
hey, the train thing, at least that was a creative idea. And, like, shooting rabbits with a cannon while on the train. Who the hell shoots rabbits with a cannon on a train?
Mount Krennel, yeah, I remember this area. So, a funny little story here, but...
Yeah, do tell.
Okay, so, basically, you may or may not remember that, like, one of the last areas you would go to is, like, a temple that's way up in the clouds.
I vaguely remember,
okay.
Yeah.
Also, yeah,
it was a decade ago when I played
I also nearly forgot about the lack of invulnerability frames in this game. But anyway, so up in the clouds there are like these fish with like these single shark-like fin that like swim around the clouds. And basically,
cloud swimming, because why not?
Because why not, exactly. And the thing is that, funnily enough, I was actually like doing a live stream run of this game at one point.
Okay.
But I've long lost the videos for it, unfortunately. But basically, one time I would like move those fish over near the edge of the place, and then have them charge towards me. They would jump up and try to hit me, and then they would just fall right off the cloud. And this is what we like to call jumping the shark.
Wasn't there also a thing in Twilight Princess, like a level in the sky?
Yeah, there was, actually.
Yeah, I remember there were these weird shelled enemies that charged at you in the temple, and there were also these blocks, if you stand on it, they would slowly slide off and fall down.
Not to mention twin claw shots.
I remember one of those. I remember those shell charging enemies. They charged at me, and then they wound up on one of the blocks that was sliding down, and then I quickly switched to first-person view to watch them as they slowly slid down to their doom, and they were just standing there like,
silly. I suppose I could at least show the second dungeon here. That was the wrong button. By the way, for anybody that's a keen listener, that whistle noise is the same whistle noise from the original Zelda.
Because of course they're gonna do that. So I heard with the Wii U Zelda, they're kind of going back to the original for some of the free roaming feel. Mm-hmm. And I heard it might have fucking voice acting finally.
That's mostly just a rumor, but...
Why not? Why the fuck not? You don't have to have Link speak.
I nearly forgot that this game actually introduced something that I've come to dread.
What?
Rupee likes. Instead of sucking away your shield, they suck away your money.
It really has been a long time since I played this game. Well over a decade.
Well, I mean, considering that it's been around for that long and a little bit more, I'm not surprised. But if there was one thing I distinctly remember from this game, and distinctly from this dungeon, no less...
Yeah?
See if I can find it. It's that when Eslo first mentions these minecarts, he says they look a little unsafe. You jump into it, and then this happens. And then as soon as you jump out, he goes, "Sweet jumping jellyfish!" I love it.
It's like you can hear the abject horror in his screams.
He's like, "Ah!"
And you still flip over the spiny bullshitters with this shield, just like in...
Link's Awakening, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, the Cane of Pocky was also a new item, which flips things over.
Which I thought was kind of stupid. I mean, in the original...
It's interesting.
No, in A Link to the Past, you had a cane that could create a protective barrier, a cane that made exploding blocks, and now you have a cane that just flips shit.
Said cane that has exploding blocks did come back in Oracle's Ages, if I'm correct. But another feature of this is that you can shoot this into a pit and use that to get up ledges.
Okay, that's helpful.
Also helps in turning those over.
And it could go across boiling lava because convection's convection. Well, this is hardly the only thing. Remember Indiana Jones 2?
Yep. Everything was pretty much, like, down near lava in that game.
Exactly. I mean, people bitch about Indiana Jones 4. It's like, how would the refrigerator have protected him from the extreme heat? Well, how would that chick in Indiana Jones 2 have been protected from the extreme heat by dangling a few feet above lava?
I guess I might as well show off the game's key feature.
Ant-Link.
Ant-Link. Oh, right. I actually need to do this first. There we go. That makes a passageway, at least.
Because he can't climb over the damn tracks.
Size where even a puddle is like a bottomless lake to you. Now, I've already completed this dungeon, but I'm just going through it for posterity's sake.
I'm trying to remember all the characters that show up again in some form, because, duh, it's a Zelda game. I know there's Anju, there's Melon, there's the hard-ass from Lon Lon Ranch. Yeah, him. I'm trying to remember if... I'm thinking, was Saria in this?
I don't believe so, no. I don't think any of the sages ever showed up. I know Tingle came back along with his brothers.
You know, Tingle, he's like Jar Jar Binks. Would you shut up about him? Yeah, you don't like him. We don't have to hear it every 5 minutes.
See, the purpose right here would be to throw them all into these...
Yeah, I kind of gathered that.
But since I've already done it... There we go. Just for completion's sake. So, yeah. Needless to say, I honestly hope E3 shows a decent chunk of Zelda U.
And let's get a new Metroid in there, damn it. It's been long enough.
And we're not talking about, like, the, you know...
Federation Force?
The Federation Force crap.
Well, at least they're dipping their toes back in the water after fans got all fucking irate over Other M. Yes, it was below typical Metroid standards, but come on, do we really need that sort of venom?
Not really. I mean, it could have been a lot better.
It could have been a lot worse.
But it could have been a lot worse, exactly. It has its shortcomings, but it has some good points. Yeah, I'm on fire.
Yeah, because oh yeah, this came out the same year we saw Episode 3, and we saw Anakin Skywalker take a leisurely... Well, he didn't actually dip in the lava. That's one case where convection's convection was not in play.
Nope.
Oh, that looked like it hurt.
Trying to actually, remember where to go through here.
Like you're getting your ass kicked in the process.
Again, I reiterate, this is one of the few Zelda games in which invincibility frames almost don't quite exist when you get hit. Oh yeah, now I remember, you get to do this. You can use Ezlo as a parachute.
Anyway, E3, get some Metroid 5 in there, get some Sly Cooper 5 in there.
You know, I do remember that, like, the creator of the Metroid Prime series has actually said that with the NX, he would not mind actually going back and trying to make a Prime 4.
But the Prime trilogy is over and done with.
It may be, but it would still be, like, in the same vein as the Prime series.
No, I'd like to see him try third-person 3D again. Metroid M proved it was doable. With some tweaks, and some better story writing and shit, it could be something really special.
Probably could, to be honest. Can I even get over these? Nope, I'm going to burn.
Burn! Burn! Burn!
Boo earns.
And then Sly Cooper 5. I mean, come on, Sony. If you're ballsy enough to do the gender flip Ghostbusters thing that has everyone's panties in a twist, You can take a roll with the dice with Sly Cooper 5. Come on.
I wouldn't mind, I guess. I mean, I'm sure a friend of mine...
4 ended with a fucking cliffhanger.
I'm sure a very good friend of mine would actually be very happy for a Sly Cooper 5. And besides, if you actually manage to 100% the game, there's actually a hint of what happens to Sly at the very end.
Exactly. It kinda... A lot of people suspect they're setting up a time paradox that involves the rise of clockwork.
That would be rather weird.
Okay, getting blasted into the past... And what's-her-face, Penelope is still at large. A lot of people suspect that Penelope went back in time.
That's right, Penelope did escape, didn't she?
Penelope went back in time and created clockwork. That's what a lot of people suspect.
That's an interesting theory, to be honest.
That's what a lot of people think is being set up. But now Sony's just dragging their feet coming out with another one, and Sanzero Games says, oh, but we have no plans.
This is where the boss room was.
I forget, what was the boss?
It was like some large magma turtle that you had to flip his head over to actually get on his back in his weak spot.
It's totally what Turtle Rocks are about. Totally not a reference to like Trinex or whatever the fuck his name was in A Link to the Past.
Trinex, yeah.
Alright, it's been about 16 minutes. Is that about it?
Yeah, I think that should pretty much do it. But yeah, Minish Cap, it's still a pretty awesome game. It still holds up to this day. It's a great 2D Zelda.